This is P Gunna, and you checking out Music Exclusives TV.
What's up, y'all? This is Leo from Music Exclusives, and today we are sitting down with P Gunna. P, what's up?
What's going on, bro? Appreciate you having me here.
Of course, of course. So, congratulations on 400,000. You was telling me about off camera before we started rolling. Let's talk about that real quick.
I appreciate you, bro.
Your journey.
So, shout out to all the people out there. We just hit 400,000 plus on that Do the Most with me and 22 Gs. You know what I'm saying? Over 300,000 streamed on Spotify independently still. And we still going, bro. Appreciate you.
Dope. P, let's talk about your journey. How did you get started in music and in rap?
Just playing around, freestyling in school, saying dumb words and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Just playing around, trying to keep up, and then felt to love it.
Dope, dope, dope. Who inspired you coming up as an artist to want to rap?
I ain't gonna lie. Love Big. I love everybody, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Anybody, anyway. I don't care what type of music it was. I just love music in general. Celine Dion, I don't care who it was.
What era do you consider you grew up in?
I'm both. I'm all three. Okay. So I raised in the 90s, but we grew up in the 2000s. But we here now, so it's like we all three at the same time.
Right. You got kind of like three
vibe, yeah.
Right,
all three of them. So.
Got you. Any artists currently right now, rap wise, that you respect and you like their hustle and what they're doing and for the culture?
I like all artists, bro. I don't just pick. You know what I'm saying? Cause I listen. One day I might like a little bit of mumble rap, and then day I want to hear some Benny the Butcher. You know what I'm saying? It depends on how I feel at the moment.
Got you. So you collaborated with 22 Gs. Who else have you collaborated with recently or in the past?
Hardo, 100, FPG Casino, OTD Don Bino. Damn, so much names. I'm trying to think. Scrub Paid, Stain Blake, K-Tone, Chico De Niro. So much people, bro. I ain't gonna front. If I start, I can't even think of something.
Got you. And we're coming off from the pandemic. Yeah. What did you do as an artist to help push your brand during that time, those 2 years that we were down?
During the pandemic, we was getting busy. That's when we took the time to hit Atlanta. So, like, in the height of the pandemic, we was in Atlanta going crazy.
Oh, you was down south?
Yo, I told you we didn't play. Like, right. I was walking in the studios like, who you know? Asking the engineer, like, who comes here? I see names on the wall, like, like art graffiti. Who come here? I'm call them right now. That type of time. So that.
Who were you able to build with while you were down there?
Like the whole FBG, like Future the man himself, like the whole camp, down to his son. Cause they different down there. They pulling up for real. They like New York. They scared to pull up. Nah, they pulling up. We in the South. Right. So way more easy to connect.
Who you think are some of the hottest artists from Atlanta currently that's doing their thing?
Me personally, everybody know Baby. You know what I'm saying? Definitely Future. Yeah, that's for me right there. That's what I personally listen to right now.
Right. Let's talk a little bit more about your label, Trap or Starve Records. Yeah. Tell us about that. How do you get that started?
Either you gonna trap or you gonna starve. So basically, we came up hustling. Anything for me is hustle or trap, whatever they want to call it. Selling waters, whatever you want to call it. Your hustle is a trap. It's how much hours you put into it, right? So the more hours you put into the trap, the more money you make, right? So if I sold waters, that's still trapping. No matter which way you look at it, drugs. Some people say drugs, but I don't define that as trap. Anything could be trap. So we started with that, and that became a lifestyle. That's how we live. We ain't waiting for nobody to come give it to us. We come to take it.
Got you. Let's talk about your project, Narco 2.
Yeah.
What does Narco mean? And tell us a little bit more about the production and behind that project and so forth.
My whole family, like, is Jamaican and Panamanian. So my Panamanian side come from my father. You get what I'm saying? So, like, growing up, my whole family speaks Spanish. It's on my father's side. Most people wouldn't know that, though. Right. You know what I'm saying? That my mother's the Jamaican side. So, growing up, we always loved watching the Pablo Escobars and the Scarface and the Medellin Cartel, the Griselda Blancos. You know what I'm saying? So, that became a part of it. Like, they started calling me the Narco. My dog actually gave me that name. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? It's a boss type of name, boss mentality of how you move. So, I just ran with it, kept on going.
Tell us a little bit more about P Gunna as an artist and what can people look forward to. What separates you from some of the other artists currently out right now?
I don't sound like none of them at all. Nobody sounds like me. Nobody.
If you had to describe your sound, what would you say it's a gumbo of?
My sound is a gumbo of New York lyrics mixed with 808 Atlanta type beats. So it's like most people here in New York is used to this, the drill sound, right? But in reality, I know they like all music. So I didn't have to just stick to drill. I never just stuck only to drill. So because I already knew all the drill artists when I was coming up, I didn't focus on drill. I focused on Pittsburgh. I focused on Atlanta. We focused on Harrisburg, York, everywhere else, Boston, everywhere else, those little markets so we can build with people out there. And then we came back here and then we did the drill sound. I did that in a year, bro. Most dudes that's my age, they can't even get a drill record off. You know what I'm saying? Like on some, everybody can rap drill, but who's gonna get it off? Who's gonna get it in the right hands? Who's gonna get it played? Who's gonna get it seen? So it's like, for me,
Speaking of drill,
yeah.
who do you think is currently doing that thing in New York City from New York drill between Brooklyn drill and Bronx drill?
I feel like they all doing their thing. They represent New York. You know what I'm saying? I love to see it. I remember a point when I was growing up when there was no New York rappers. I used to be in my crib like, wow, we don't have no rappers. I'm not talking about 50 Cent and the GOATs and those type of people. When I was growing up, it was no children rappers that I knew personally. I could say I knew him from a block on.
Got you. Any upcoming shows that we need to look out for? What you got going on this summer, 2022?
We just we got the Babyface Ray show coming up and all that. We just we going on. So much stuff coming to see. We just came off the 2-2 tour. We just did like how much states, Drizzy? 25 states. Who you know going on tour without a record deal? Some kids I knew, they have 1 million views. Never been on a tour in their life. They don't know what that feel like. I've been on multiple tours, multiple shows, and we ain't waiting for what? That shit is easy for me now. I bring out guest appearance. Like I brought out Don Bino and all the Maryland dudes the other day on Tutu show. You know what I'm saying? I'm still building the connections. Okay, Tutu my guy. Let me build everybody else from the other cities that fuck with me. Anytime we in your city, I'm bringing y'all out.
Right.
So we gonna build bridge the gap.
And what do you think of the current state of New York hip hop rap? Are we in a good space between drill and like New York making a comeback? Because you know the South was dominated for like 10 years plus. How do you think we are currently right now? Are we in a good space? Is there a lot of artists putting on for the city?
I personally feel like we are in a good space, even though people may try to compare between Atlanta or whatever state they're in and say they're doing more. Like I told you just now, it was just a point when we had nothing. It was nobody I knew or people ever seen besides the ones that's considered the moguls in rap. You know what I'm saying? So just to see that we got some dudes that we personally know rapping up there, bro, that's the greatest feeling, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You seem to have a mogul spirit. Who are some of like the top black executive moguls before your time that you currently respect and that you look up to and you would strive to be like?
Ross, Birdman, mentality is like everybody else is cool, but like Brandon. That's why my chains say my company, not my name. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. None of my chains say my name. You don't need to know my name. I'm gonna tell you that. You need to see my company first. Right. Travis Star Records. That's the first thing you ask me about. Right. Before that, you wouldn't even know my name. Some people be like, they call me Narco. They don't remember it's P Gunna, cause I'm branding. You know what I'm saying? So.
It's all about branding.
Yeah.
You got the marketing figured out.
Come on, bro. We ain't playing.
That's what's up. So, all right. So let's close this off. How can the people find you?
My Instagram is at P Gunna on everything. I don't care if it's on Finsta. Go check everything out. PEEGUNNA on everything, every site.
Right. And the world is currently in a dark space right now. What can you leave with your fans and your followers?
I need y'all to keep your head up. I don't know if everybody believe in God, Allah, Buddha. Just close your eyes and say thank you for another day and keep it going, because we here.
Well, this wraps up our interview with P Gunna. Thank you, P, for coming by MusicXclusives TV. And
appreciate y'all for having me.
keep a lookout for him, y'all.
Appreciate you, bro.